And so coming out for Syracuse will be Davion Kerr. And he gets across the 30, and good kickoff return for Kerr, who's been a part of a but here is Filardi in a big spot in his first trip to South Bend, and the handoff is a loss right away for Will Nixon. Ball got loose. Road game as it was, and now they're without the leading rusher, and stepping in front for the pick for Notre Dame, Jalen Stroman. Just like that for 42 yards, pick 6.
One of the best teams in the country had taken the ball away. It only took them 2 plays to pick one off and run it back in.
And Eric Schmidt makes it a quick 7-0 Notre Dame lead.
From Virginia Tech, he sees the quick route coming and pounces all over it. Filardi just trying to get a quick completion early. Stroman says, Change games, Hicksy.
Disastrous start for Joe Filardi. Just trying to get something positive going. But you got Boubacar Traore and Jason Onye up front there for just
the first 3 plays have not been good.
Just a gain of 1, 2nd and 9. This is a pass complete to the near side, and the ball is loose, and Notre Dame all over it near the goal. Who in that other start against North Carolina didn't complete a pass until his 9th try. And the pressure comes on him, and that is incomplete. 4th down and a punt coming up here for the Orange. Stonehouse, who's one of the best punters in the country, and they need a good one here. That is partially blocked. And a Notre Dame player has it at the 20-yard line and streaking into the end zone for the touchdown. And the offense hasn't even hit the field yet.
I think Freeman told these guys the story of Wally Pipp, right?
Oh, my God.
He comes back, and he blocks a punt. Tay Johnson's pretty good. Stroman saying, hey, I deserve a shot, too.
When is he going to start contributing?
He's got a steep challenge ahead of him. 1 play at a time here, Filardi.
2 minutes and 41 seconds in. He finds himself down 14-zip, rolling it out, skips it short. 2nd down and 10 as we take a look at the Syracuse offensive linemen rotating in just because of injuries and whatnot. Here's Filardi on the move and has a pass complete to Darius Johnson, the true freshman. You're going to hear a lot of true freshmen. And this time it's Filardi who is in there on short yardage situations. A tight end gets in there to try to pick up the 1st down.
Enough to make a yard.
So something positive for Syracuse. This pass complete to Darian Williams. He spun around at the 40 by Stroman. Who else after a gain of 5?
Stroman is everywhere, but on quarterback.
2nd down and 6. And this time it's Tyreek Hill. And he's going to get more carries you would expect today with Yasin Willis out of the lineup. That's just a gain of 1 for Filardi with a snap, and that pass is picked off. Leonard Moore's turn to go the distance. Unbelievable start for the Notre Dame defense.
Trying to throw a stop route outside against Leonard Moore, and Leonard Moore is just simply too good. He's the best cover corner in the country. He's big, he's strong, he understands.
In the last 2 games, and we're just 9:43 left here in the first quarter in this one.
That's 3 miscellaneous touchdowns in this game.
21-0, and Notre Dame's offense. 3 games this year, but not in a spot like this. And Will Nixon, the son of the offensive coordinator's got nowhere to go.
Hicksy, I don't think I've ever...
Hughes got the Orange off to that incredible start, and now he's watching this unfold at a place where he used to walk on campus. And that is Luke Carney with the keeper. Gain of 6 brought down by...
to put some air in this defense.
3rd and 4 for Luke Carney. And Nixon has nowhere to go short of the 1st down. That'll bring up 4th and short after he lost 1. Notre Dame offense. Rolling out to the right. CJ's got Faison complete for a 1st down. So 1 for 1 after a long wait. Carr hands off to his main man, Jeremiah Love. Are you kidding me? Last week, the first time he touched it, he went the distance. He goes to the house again. Crazy. Love went 56 yards on another highlight reel spin for the touchdown that started the scoring against Pitt. He didn't get the first score of this game because the defense
tackled Jeremiah Love. It's not quite so easy. Watch this guy right here. He'll take that matchup any day of the week. He's as quick as they come. He's as fast as they come. And the guy's playing with so much confidence.
Right now at Notre Dame, and we're seeing it out there on that field.
So here is Carney, stays in there, quarterback. This is a decent gain for Tyreek Hill, who comes up with his 16th catch of the year. They're trying to work him more into what very well could be the final home game of Jeremiah Love's storied career here at Notre Dame. Deep down the sideline, that pass is incomplete. By the way, as you look at that 28-0 score, 8-0 hole, still with 5:43 left. It's just nothing going on up front.
I understand what they're trying to do on Syracuse. Don't let these.
Giving Jeremiah Love a breather at the moment. But Carr is going to try to pass and make it 2 for 2. Not this time, as he was looking for Malachi Fields as we check in with Zora.
Well, Dan, we just saw Eli Raridon get ready.
The end zone. He has not scored, even though he's been such a reliable target for Carr. This is Price, who just gives you that 1-2 combination right when Love takes a breather. The defense doesn't get a breather with Price. C.J. Carr again to Price, and he is just through the hole.
There he goes.
Okay, Love, whatever you can do, I can do. Watch out. He got caught up to there at the end as he geared down, but not before a 58-yard strike for Price. Already tied the Irish record for first quarter points, and they've just put on 35 with 4 minutes left.
Jadarian Price knows how to finish. Again, it starts up front, he gets to the second level, and then it's over once he gets into the secondary.
So add another touchdown to the season. Again, there's a college football playoff that the Irish hoping they're a part of. Filardi, by the way, is back in at quarterback for Syracuse. He started the game. Luke Carney came in. And the only other guy
Green, take a shot, whatever it is. We just need to get something positive going here.
Here comes the pressure. Drake throwing right in his grill. All right, where's your dollar? Here comes pressure. And that ball incomplete. Fourth down.
Yeah, I like the idea. Hand it off or throw a screen. Don't make it any worse.
Carr, pressure from the backside. Streaking down the sidelines. A nice play there on Jeremiah Love. That was Anwar Sparrow who knocked it out of Love's hand. Price. Another big pull. Another first down. Another big game. Actually, that's Love with the carry. And that's a zone now. Carr. Complete. Another first down. Malachi Fields, who's become a huge target for Carr. Fields had the best game in a notice, ranked 123rd in the country. On first and goal from the 7. Love picking out a hole. Being patient this time, down to about the 1 or 2 yard line. A gain of 5 for Love. Down. Close, just short of the goal line. Bring up 3rd and goal.
You know, this is something that's been an issue for Notre Dame. For all their success on offense, the one area.
Carr's going to roll out. Touchdown, Will Pauling. So everybody getting in the act. A little quiet in the last couple of games.
Right, the option. There's an old West Coast offense play. Notre Dame loves it. And when C.J. Carr looks up and he sees Will Pauling by himself with a defender inside of him.
And Schmidt to make it 42-0. 4 seconds in to the second quarter. An average of 14 points a game. They have not given up anything today thus far. As here is Filardi, and he's got some wheels. Close to the first down marker. It's always somebody's Super Bowl against us, as we were talking about Syracuse coming in here, but Notre Dame has proved They've just got too much firepower on this day. So a first down there for Syracuse as Will Nixon. The way he can recruit and get his kids to believe in his culture that he's building, more pressure. And this was almost picked off. That was Devontae Smith, who's continuing to get 3 of those guys on the field healthy. Second down and 10. This is Filardi stringing it out to the right. 3rd and 10.
You know, you'll back to Fran Brown, the head coach.
And Filardi goes to Villari. His Long Island man, 6'4", 240.
Villari picking up the first, a big one for the Orangemen.
Trying to get something going here. That is Jaden Hart with his first carry of the game. 5'11". Big commitment here to Notre Dame. He's done a heck of a job here. There's Traore wrapping up Filardi. So it's a commitment. Syracuse at the Notre Dame 49-yard line. 3rd and 10. Filardi trying to pick up the first down. Goes again to Villari. So Filardi to Villari, the Long Island connection again.
Yeah, pressure pretty darn good. Now they got a 4th down. It looks like they're coming one more time.
Filardi rolling out to the left. Tries to go to the tight end. He'll be short of the first down, and Jalen Stroman prevented it from happening.
That's what they have.
So Notre Dame taking over here on downs, and Jeremiah Love skirts through for another big game and a first down.
And you know, it's easy to have conviction when things are going well. When you're
well, he bypassed that, became the head coach at Syracuse. After not having that title of coordinator, there's another gain for Jeremiah Love, who continues to rack up yards. Another 5 now after the gain by Love. And CJ firing at the 30, complete. Micah Gilbert is wrestled out of bounds as a late flag comes in. Notre Dame now set up at the 14-yard line. Here's Jeremiah Love looking for his latest touchdown. You bet. This time, 14 yards for the score for Love.
Dominating the line of scrimmage, knocking him off the ball. But, you know, Love just has great quickness to get to the edge. He finds the crease. And if you get a blue, find the end zone.
And Love's got himself his 6th 100-yard game already with almost 9 minutes left in the opening half. 7 carries, 101 yards, 2 coaching staff and players. So here's Filardi beginning this drive at the 25. And a first down there by Will Nixon.
Yeah, you know why he's respected by everybody, Hicksy? Is at Syracuse. He's a really good football player.
Nixon just short of the first down, now trying to pick it up as Filardi was blocking out there. Threw a nice block on Tui Alamaka to pick up the first down. Gain.
He played that well.
Yeah, and Jolie was biding his time even last year when they brought in Riley Leonard for a year from Duke. Good open field tackle there by Devontae Smith. Loss of 3.
Devontae Smith means so much.
Second down and long. Filardi to the air. Incomplete. 3rd and long as he wanted Jonte Cook, junior out of DeSoto. Trying to make a name for himself at Syracuse. Nowhere to go. 3rd and 13 turns into 4th and 15. Bryce Young was there. And he gives it to Price. Price looking for a hole. Not much there for the first time today. Price is brought back for a loss. We'll see. He said he felt it was the right time to say some things. And he sprinkled a lot of great things throughout the article. Obviously some heavy humor, the kind of person that his young brother Chad was. It was unbelievable. CJ will go down this time, sacked. But if you have not read the article,
read it.
Take some time.
Chad, the youngster, I'm not really a Michigan fan. He was always going against the grain, and one of the things that really makes you break down as you're reading the article is, you know, the realization that CJ
originally committed to Miami of Ohio, but Tommy's had a really good senior year and was able to get his dream commitment to go to Michigan. That was a dream for Tommy, and so CJ was an exceptional group of people.
If you have not read the article, read it.
3rd and 7 on the run.
Your life.
Incomplete for Syracuse. A flag comes in late.
Please read the article. Active on life. Beyond his years.
Jared Dawson with a stop on Jaden Hart that time. At the game. And it overtook Freeman so much that as he went to practice on Wednesday, he said, you know what? I feel like I need to share this with the team. And he could very well put Notre Dame hosting a first-round playoff game like they did last year. That pass broken up at the sidelines.
Pixie, Notre Dame lost to Miami by 3. They lost to Texas A&M.
Second down. That's Jaden Hart getting nowhere for Syracuse. Gain of 1 will give it.
You know, I was around Nick Saban for 2 years. I was intensity.
Filardi, who was pulled after a series earlier, gets pulled down at the 30-yard line by Drake Bowen. Syracuse trying to get on the board from 48 yards. It's a little bit of a low hanger, and it's no good.
Coach Madden would call that a doink. Yeah, they should take a knee here, Hicksy. What do you say?
What are you going to accomplish? 4 seconds up, 49 zip. So that is the way this historic first half will end. Most points ever in the first quarter.